Vern's busy life. Vern is a 12-year-old boy. Vern lived with his parents in a city. As in city life, his life was too busy with strict school schedules and after-school tuition. On weekends, he has to attend swimming and badminton classes. So, for all the classes, he has to be on time. Discipline was a must to keep up with his tight schedule. Vern is forced to keep up with the time so that he doesn't miss any class or be punished for not being disciplined. Vern's parents supported him and helped him achieve all his targets. However, Vern didn't like his busy life. He liked to do things at his own pace. He eagerly waited for his holidays to relax as much as he could and sleep as much as he could. During holidays, he visited his grandparents' house in the countryside. His long-awaited holidays arrived. Vern packed his bag and started for his grandparents' house. His grandparents were very kind and loved him very much. His grandfather was a farmer. In the morning after breakfast, he went to his grandfather's farm. His grandfather has a big cornfield. Vern sees his grandfather and his men working in the fields all day. The fields were watered at the proper time, weeds removed, organic manure sprinkled, and corn was harvested on time. Vern was surprised to see how men were happily working. They never seemed to be stressed or burdened. Vern always gets to hear a bedtime story from his grandfather every night. After eating a delicious dinner made by his grandmother, he waits for his grandfather's bedtime stories. His grandfather narrates stories, and at the end of each story, he asks Vern to tell the moral he learned from the story. Vern understands the story and gives the moral of the story correctly most of the time. Vern on some days doesn't go to the fields but instead spends time with his grandmother. He helps her with cooking. Vern spoke about his busy schedule and how much he liked being here away from all the hassle. Grandmother understood how stressful Vern is feeling about his day-to-day life. She told this to Grandfather. Grandfather wanted to make Vern to understand the importance of discipline. That night, when Grandfather didn't narrate a fictional story, but a real incident which happened to one of his friends, who was a framer like him, Vern was very much interested to learn about a real incident. Grandfather told the story of Farmer Hari. Farmer Hari was a very lazy man. He never took proper care of his fields. He watered his fields any time he wished, never removed the weeds, and never did any pest control. As a result, he didn't have any good yields. Grandfather explained the importance of discipline in the field of farming. He also added that discipline is required in all aspects of life. Vern understood the importance of discipline in life. He never thought his life to be burdened anymore as he was sure that he was going in the right way. Moral of the story: discipline is the secret to a fruitful life.